Year. Yeah. Pull up my John. Let me do my ritual. Before I put on any music, I'm just going. You see, I'm somewhere else. I'm in another John. So when I'm in this one, this will come up. If I told you, if I'm lying, I'm flying. Why would I? You see how I went off? Yeah, you gotta let motherfuckers know you for real because I know lawyers lie. They be lying. So at the end of this, I'm always gonna meet a lawyer, but I'm gonna catch him or them first, and I never make the same mistake twice. So let me show you. Now listen, this her right here.
Right? You're smart. I mean,
Let me show you, young buck. You look older. You look older than me.
you know that's the truth. That is the truth. Their skin, it's like their skin looks like rubber or something, right? It looks kind of like real, like it don't move. I don't know. Right, Harlem? Don't you agree? I think so. I think he needs to be told that. I mean, I don't know.
You hear what she just said?
I'm not.
She said, right, Harlem?
It's not like that. No, no.
Say, all right.
What do you mean?
38. What's that joint they called that he was on?
Like, like I
Listen,
know.
I'm
No, this
asking
ain't
her.
that. That's my homie.
This ain't that.
No, you're my
Yo,
homie,
bro,
dog.
we ain't stupid. I know a presentation. Yo, bro,
You're my homie.
You need to give us that because I think
what we find out in most
No, I'm
PKs
saying,
by
I'm
Ratchet
saying that
TV,
it's
putting rainwater on, and he just study saying,
I'm finna get beat with the heater. Spicy, baby. Spicy, baby. He's finna beat me with the heater, dog.
What she say? Beat. She said beat with the heater. He know. He know that language. Know when you
I'm
get beat with
leaving.
the
I
heater.
don't
That's
do
the
that.
heat.
Fuck this. But
Oh shit.
y'all take everything so crazy. I'm going, dude. No,
You home? You high? It's early. It's only 7. It's 7. I know
I'm
I'm chilling.
high. I'm high too. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, I got Figure out the times you get high because it can't be. You just go on and on.
I'm gonna shut up then. Okay.
You're over talking and everything.
No pictures, little niggas. Look, right there, somebody saying no pictures. Look, Harlem Quinn saying no pictures, little niggas.
That justice for Mo Free is coming around.
That's what I'm saying. Look, see, Harlem's saying exactly what I said to you a long time ago, right? Like, people like the back and forth dialogue, like, between me and you. Even if you fucking read me the right act, jump on my ass, whatever it may be, right?
Yeah, but you gotta do that shit a different way.
Here, read the riot. Look, read the riot act. You need to read the riot. Yeah, me and her tried this case. Me and her. Me, her, Southern Smoke. We all tried this case. Yeah, we was the dream thing. So who you think? Who do you think I'm going to show you? If somebody just, I said, I just woke up in Google, and this joint said databreach.com. I already knew it. So I started doing what I do. So let me show you how lawyers lie. I kept saying, how am I being in data breaches? So let me show you the joint. So let me take this out of here. Let me take this out of here. Now, let me show you. So what I didn't show y'all the other day, I didn't go through all of it, but they probably knew I was gonna find it. And you got a security freeze on your shit, right? And I'm telling y'all, I'm paying these people money. This the officer. First, this the office of the comptroller. Look at this name right here. February 14th. I'm gonna go right there. I keep telling you. Y'all act like nobody don't know people like I don't know the comptroller of fucking Philadelphia. Anyway, so this is going to take the cake right here. I've been showed y'all all of this. Look, let me see if y'all seeing this. Make sure y'all seeing. This is LexisNexis. This is LexisNexis. They got the consumer joint, but you freeze. This the first thing you freeze. See all the locks. It's the first thing you're supposed to secure. So the first person who you think I called first. First, I went to the union because I wanted to make sure I still had my $1 million worth of coverage. So yeah, that identity shit. Yeah, I don't need no fucking lawyer. So don't be trying to ask, do I need a lawyer to represent me? Nah, that $1 million, yeah, yeah, go ask that judge, can I make $1 million? Yeah, I made y'all steal my identity. Look what it says for LexisNexis. Now, LexisNexis is risk solutions. Let's say. So who in here, like, who could tell you your rights? I'm not a lawyer. How can they tell you this on the site? What your rights is without a disclaimer? You see a disclaimer anywhere? And then this right over here. website cookies. We use cookies for tracking. For what? They say for advertising. Other risk solution websites may use cookies, which may be considered a sale of your personal information for targeted. You think they're telling the truth? This is LexisNexis. Now watch this. So I call LexisNexis. I'm asking them, "What's up?" Like, "Yo, what's up, man?" You know, because you the first one to lock down. But I know y'all got all these little companies that y'all have also that y'all own. Yeah, they ain't get y'all with the fucking antitrust joint yet. So when I'm talking about, yeah, that's my shit. So let me show you. This is LexisNexis. I said, so y'all don't give out no information to nobody. Once I put that security freeze on, no data breaches have anything to do with us. All right. They don't have nothing to do with y'all. You're a motherfucking lie. Watch this. McGraw Hill is for attorneys. So somebody got one hit on here, 39 hits on my name. One hit. Y'all seeing this? Let me make sure you're seeing it. 39 hits on my name. 39 just on my name. And then look at the rest. So all you gotta do on here is keep scrolling down, and then they'll tell you, look, boom. Look where they found it at. SoundCloud, Mavis Tire Supply. Look everything they had. On the dark net, on the dark web, somebody at Mavis Tire Supply put my shit down on the dark net. All right. Ingram Micro Bridge. Ingram Micro Bridge. Put the name down there. Rite Aid. What they do? The Dark Net. These all this shit all closed. They all closed. Look, all the Rite Aids is closing. But right here, on May 1st, 2024, what happened? What are the chances out of all these people that got their shit? Out of all them people, my shit, yo, my whole family was in there. I'm not lying to you. was its combination of online credentials and offline personal information. With plain text passwords in hand, threat actors could rapidly launch automated attacks against email, banking, or social media accounts. At the same time, the exposure of the physical addresses and phone numbers opened the door to highly targeted phishing attempts, identity theft, right there, identity theft, and even in extreme cases, real world what? Harassment. Understanding the fallout. Once the breach was made public, media outlets and privacy advocates highlighted how persistent vulnerabilities in internal databases continue to plague new organizations. The post millennial incident underscores the importance of end to end security audits, not only for external web apps, but also for back end systems that hold sensitive user data. For affected individuals, the psychological impact of knowing that both their online identities and home addresses were leaked cannot be overstated. Even after changing passwords and tightening privacy settings, users face the ongoing uncertainty of whether their data has already been traded on underground markets or used to craft convincing social what engineering attacks. Protecting yourself after the breach. For anyone wondering what to do post data breach, immediate, vigilant, and proactive. I know all of this. What to do? In the wake, under what? Canada's Personal Information Protection and Electronic Documents Act, while no lawsuit has been finalized as of early 2025, deadlines to register claims often come with narrow windows. Simultaneously, Privacy Commissioner may impose figures. Blah, 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 blah. That's this one. The man science didn't come with one, but look, darknet. But look at this one right here. National Public Data. Look when it happened. December 28th, 2023. I'm just listen. What happened? Look when this joint coming out. $3.5 million. The hacker responsible operating under the alias US DOD was later identified as a what? 33-year-old Brazilian national. Brazil's federal police arrested him in October 2024 during Operation Data Breach, which targeted individuals involved in high profile cyber attacks, including breaches of the FBI's InfraGard portal and other international entities. I'm watching these people on YouTube. The breach was profound, with victims facing risks of identity theft, financial fraud, and long term privacy violations. Many affected individuals were unaware that their data had been collected or compromised, as MPD delayed public acknowledgement of the breach until August. Following multiple class action lawsuits, the company's failure to promptly notify. What did they have to do? File Chapter 11. $2.9 billion. National public data. So who we on here know that be using these little dumbass joints right here? Because I said I don't use these joints right here. LinkedIn 2021. Y'all ain't I ain't been on LinkedIn forever. You can tell motherfuckers be lying. Yo. And tell who is. Again, Twitter, all December 31st, 2020. Unknown data broker. You know where I was at in 2020? In the fucking house with look, USA voter. I don't vote. The fuck y'all was trying to find out who the fuck I was. So I just went through the page and then downloaded the whole John. PDF format to show. Yo, that lawyers be fucking lying. I know. You're lying. So why would y'all be arguing with each other on here? So I go through and I'm just going through, look, and I see McGraw Hill. I'm like, why the fuck would McGraw Hill want my shit? I'm not a lawyer. This is McGraw Hill, right? Me, let me make it big for you. The company is based where? Columbus, Ohio. Later renamed McGraw Hill Financial, now S&P Global. is an American publicly traded corporation headquartered in Manhattan, New York. Its primary areas of business are financial information, analytics, and energy and commodities intelligence. It is the parent company of S&P Global. They write textbooks, but look what they did. Look what they're known for. And this is why I say, y'all go ahead. And I keep saying, go ahead, take y'all black asses and sit down somewhere. Y'all know what y'all watch what you know what they published in here? McGraw, listen what they published. They had to retract these books. Canadian again. Might have missed the part. Controversies. In 1980, McGraw-Hill paid the African American writer and civil rights activist James Baldwin a $200,000 advance for his unfinished book, Remember This House, a memoir of his personal recollections of civil rights leader Medgar Evers, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King Jr. Following his death, McGraw-Hill sued his estate to recover the advance they had paid him for the unfinished book. The lawsuit was dropped by McGraw-Hill in 1990, citing a desire not to cause distress to Baldwin's family. In October 2015, McGraw-Hill Education was accused of whitewashing history after it published a caption in geography textbook referring to American slaves as workers. McGraw-Hill issued an apology, updated a digital version of the materials, and offered schools replacement text at no charge. It has been linked to broader controversies about the text at the Texas Education Agency. We're referring to American slaves as workers. That was a mistake. The fuck we call them now? They call workers now, aren't they? Got white workers, you got black workers. Yeah, you got all types of workers. Fuck you mean what African slaves? Where is the ships? Where the fucking ships at? That's what I was telling you. Trading places. This so y'all could take the whole fucking East Coast. Y'all wanted the whole East Coast for the government. Cause they was peaceful over there on the other side. We was giving that shit up over here. And some of us just stayed here. So all of the black schools, where they at? On the East Coast. Ivy League, all of that, all the way up there. But I knew they was lying. I pushed something in here and they gave me this page right here. So y'all they be together. Look, thought I didn't know who owned trust. In there that was a part of the trust. LSF9 Master Participation Trust. I told you, I just wanted to get y'all on camera. So that's y'all return. Y'all want to get me on camera. I don't give a fuck if you get me on camera. I've been in that, you know how many times I've been in that fucking courthouse? I wanted to see y'all huddled up over there like I ain't know what the fuck was going on. Because the trust, they ain't supposed to come down there. Y'all just wanted to get a look at the motherfucking black man that was taking y'all to fuck the task and who money you took. Because one of y'all names is on that paper that put my uncle company together, and y'all cooked that person in that wheelchair. I know how much it was because the boy asked me, he's like, "How you know how much it was?" I said it was like 900,000. That the woman got that I said was Shay's too. Now, if it wasn't Shay's too, I told her to say it wasn't her. When I showed y'all, yeah, when I show you and I tell you, once you sign a contract, the home becomes yours, and y'all was still in homes. Y'all just didn't account for me. So you kept trying to make me live in my past, but I'm like 20 steps ahead of you motherfuckers. A lawyer. The only time I need a lawyer is when it's a possibility of me going to jail. But when it comes to that civil lawsuit, that's why I start showing that civil shit. I know it was digging in y'all ass last night. Yeah, lawyers don't like to be showed up. I know nobody that's me. I ain't go to school, none of that. No, you should have known that because I used to write y'all shit up in the first place. If I said I worked at AIG Life Insurance, why the fuck would you take it this fucking far like I wouldn't find out, like I was going to stop? Well, you know goddamn well I wasn't going to stop. You think I didn't see the judge's name? I just didn't show it. I saw the judge's name because in June, I'm going to go see somebody and I'm just going to act just like nothing happened. Because if y'all let the doctor's name out, yeah, y'all fucked up his practice. And I'm gonna stand with my doctor, just like I stood with my lawyer, even while he was dead. think I don't know fucking Philadelphia lawyers. Y'all been fucking pieces of shit violating the FDCPA. Yeah, they had to take a whole goddamn law firm. Yeah, the dude down there, he used to have his hair all slicked, fucked back, looking all like he was the boy and all of that shit. Until that judge smacked the shit out of him in the feds and telling you violating the federal. Even though the state had one, the board didn't take it to the state. He took it to the federal. He took a credit card company there. All of that violation of Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. And I told the bitch, how, if it's not, that property didn't belong to me. I said, yo, I'm going to show you. I told the judge and her, she wasn't ain't supposed to give me no advice in no civil case. What the fuck is she? She ain't my lawyer. And I ain't even fucking asked you. Then you already trying to threaten me because I'm on fucking probation. Now you bringing the probation department in there. Cause what? You think I'm gonna give you $800,000 for, for my case? Pay back some restitution? I'm not paying shit, and I mean that. You can't lock me up. So you think you're gonna cause me about that? No, you're not gonna cause me shit. You just caused yourself a fucking career. And as soon as I file, but I ain't had to. I went to the people that, yo, hold the fuck up. This gonna come back on us. We already got a case out so-and-so. So I just need y'all addresses. And I'm just going to drop Liz pendants on y'all. Thought I was playing about that. I'm just gonna drop Liz pendants on your house. You can't sell them. You can't do nothing with them. Just like you greedy motherfuckers did Patrick Artur. Y'all ain't try to help him in his death. Y'all left his wife, his kids, and everything. And he was one of the baddest attorneys in. He was an Irish dude. Taught me everything I knew about watches, automatic watches. Gucci. I told you it was $300. I thought I was the shit, and he told me like, yo, that's a piece of shit. I thought the pen he used to write with and virtual offices. And he was so cocky. Yeah, he was slapping the boy in the face, the young attorney, because he messed up. He had my picture in my cousin's file, trying to take him to jail. But he got my picture. And then y'all fucked up again with Shaka. What's his name? Whatever the fuck his name, Shaka Johnson. Yeah, y'all keep fucking up with identities. Y'all got an identity problem in fucking Philly. Yeah, when that shit first came out, the facial recognition bullshit. Yeah, that shit was a piece of shit. Didn't work. How the fuck you gonna have if you get a tattoo on your face, it can't come off. My cousin didn't have no tattoo on his face. Everybody in the bank said that's not him. Y'all still let him go to jail. How many fucking lawsuits you think we're gonna take? Fuck out of here. Excuse my French. But one thing you do know is, yeah, you seen on my credit report, you seen that I was giving away computers. And you gave them to somebody probably down here. So this bitch, she keep talking all down this joint. But somebody keep giving me a warning, letting me know, yo, watch so and so and so and so. Yeah, lawyers get niggas on the street like, yo, I need you to do this for me. You want to make couple dollars? Can you do this for me? Should have told this. You should have told your little boyfriend, whoever the fuck he is, Ratchet TV, because I went back and looked at his shit to see who he was related to. I was like, damn, Ratchet had this person on his case, on one of his cases that got thrown out. You had that attorney. Who paid for that attorney? Who dick you was sucking that you fucking paid for that attorney? Or was it some shit that he you know? But at the end, I'm going to win. Because one of those things, they wanted to see my face. It's right the fuck down here. Fuck, you want to see my face? It's the face right there. So I know on the wire, if that phone was hot, yeah, right back at Experian. Yeah, then you say I got $1 million worth of coverage. What I can use this coverage for? Yeah, fuck an attorney. I don't need no attorney. Then I went to the other. See, it's 3 bureaus. $1 million coverage with every one of them. That's just the insurance. For the data breach. We got Martindale Hubble. That's where you go look lawyers open corporate. You used to go up and look there. But the one thing that y'all never knew, yeah, that y'all wasn't wanted to be a LLC and you couldn't. So you had to have y'all as partnerships. Then every fucking bullshit Joe y'all try to come up, it end up being illegal. Because y'all trying to hide money. Well, I ain't trying to hide money. I'm just trying to save land. I ain't trying to hide no money, so don't be talking about money laundering, putting that shit in nobody's motherfucking head, talking about somebody money laundering, talking that shit to that lady. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Laundering what money? You see me going to laundromat and I was washing some money? I don't know nothing about no money laundering. I know about the money laundering statute, but it wasn't me that got caught on it. Never. If my family want to give away money, we can give away money. We can help people that need help. Yeah, like, you know, nursing homes. We used to take care of our family. Y'all want to split us up and make us go be with anybody that we don't trust these people. We don't know if what they gonna do to us. No, I want my family around me. Yeah, but so glad I got that right. Got on it. Put everything on. Yeah. Shiny Snell gets the hammer. Yeah, you lawyers, y'all like to be all shiny and shit. Nice suits on and everything. Yeah, you get them the hammer. Because the federal judges, they sit. They don't give a fuck about y'all. They gotta go by the law. The state judges that get elected, yeah, you can just roll motherfuckers around and all of that shit. And it was here in the Third Circuit against LSF 9 Master Participation Trust and in Massachusetts that told y'all was lying, making up documents. Yeah, doing all that fucking stamping on documents and shit. Unclean hands. And y'all got an office on Haskell in Texas, and then you got an office in Oklahoma. But y'all two different joints. So I started looking at the lawyer. I'm looking at these lawyers trying to contact me. Talking about they gave me an advance. What advance? Hudson, like Hudson Homes. Yeah, that was the first lawyer. The other one was Caliber. In court, both of y'all. I don't know who the fuck Michelle Jackson is. I don't know where the fuck y'all got them outside attorneys from, but they ain't know what the fuck they was doing. So I put my foot in their ass, and I don't mind saying it. Y'all some of the cockiest motherfuckers. Y'all was the ones that was going against Christ when he was trying to teach. It was the lawyers, the doctors of the law that was going against Christ. He was 12 years old and he was telling y'all what the Bible was saying. See, it's different to learn the law and with no distractions, meaning you just locked up in jail and that's all you're doing is reading the law. But when you out and go to law school, you be drinking and shit and doing a whole bunch of shit. So you don't got time to watch it, man. Mock trials and all of that shit like that. Yeah, that's how y'all learn. The old way you used to shepherdize or how to find out what's the latest case. Yeah, you wait for it to come right. Wait for it to come right off. You know what presidential and non-presidential is. You know what the state, the laws of the state, and kind of are. And y'all know that. whoever that trooper was that said that I was white and I'm actually black, yeah, who he pulled over? You think I would ever cop to that? I'm not copping a shit. Yeah, so on the receipt, man. Yeah, law that law from inside the prison, you know, yeah, mama was trying to get home. And that's my grind. Macros. I need my macros. Give me 50 max. Yeah, give me 50 macros. That's the way around everything. So I said, I don't break the law. I might bend it a little bit. Just the fuck like y'all do. It's like the judge would do anything. I ain't break it. And you can't get me on no deliberate indifference about nothing because I don't know nothing about this case. Not any of the cases. But when it came up and said the war chest, I knew it as it was on. But when I went off this morning, I didn't realize somebody kept showing me it was a bear. And then it dawned on me, I'm like, oh, what's that? And then the money to the heirs. And then the case where, I mean, come on. Somebody, what was the lady's name? She paid $800,000 to a fake a fake agent. Thought she was on some secret probation. What? Secret probation? You ain't never go see a judge? So you know what that reminded me of? And I didn't do that on purpose. That was your fault because when I came in, I had one ID. So why wouldn't you check that ID? Y'all called me a liar. Let the plug go. The next time you want to talk to somebody because they locked up and you want to talk to their wife, you'll think about that. Keep your dick in your pants. And then come over in my fucking chats talking about you fuck my wife. Yeah, that was you a DEA agent. I know who you is. You ain't fuck shit. And even if you did, you pay some bills. That's your claim to fame. That you're an adulterer. Guess where they go to? Hell. Yeah, you burn right the fuck up. If I ain't know Gunny, didn't hear on that. That would make me upset. I probably would be upset. I'm past that shit, man. Like, it's crazy. That was your final insult? To say you slept with my wife? No, I went right in and started showing all them people that walked on that case and everybody that's giving their time back for a dirty fucking DEA agent. You ain't supposed to have personal relationships with people that's the subject. Yeah, of investigation. Man, I seen your name. They transferred you from up here and sent you to Texas. Now you down there. What you doing that down Texas too? Shit, dirty ass out there. I don't give a fuck about no DEA agent because you got a fucking vendetta against me. It's gonna go how it's gonna go. You ain't gonna shoot me. You gonna shoot me? Yeah, no, you're gonna do exactly what y'all did. Gave me some dirty cops that was in Philly and let me know who it was. Because I was catching y'all at every turn. I just know the feds. And one was on my daughter's case. And you thought you had a victory because you put that out there. No, you look stupid. My daughter ain't no fucking murderer. So you would rather pay me than tell me the truth who the fuck ran into the back of my daughter. That's what you're gonna do. It's just a matter of how many law firms involved in this shit. Like, yo, that's 3 law firms that was on the case. My joint. The lady, the judge's secretary is Diane Rizzo. Like, yeah, Rizzo. Yeah, you remember he made them men pull their pants down and take a picture. Yeah, he was a piece of shit police commissioner. That's why I notified the Supreme Court. I knew what y'all was getting ready to do. I already knew what they call those type of lawyers that don't give a fuck about the law. They'll just come in and file everything. And then my judge, he already been accused. So he think he untouchable. He been accused of it before because dude didn't know how to file. I know how to file. I put you in a RICO. I'm not trying to fucking bring the whole court system down or none of that. I'm just gonna put you in a fucking RICO. Yeah, just show that people died. I don't gotta even name who died. I'm quite sure you represented somebody that died in the last 10 years. Somebody did some type of crime, but we could start with the Steele guy right down there for YSL, and then we'll start with Steele. Yeah, he used to be in charge of Montgomery County office. 2 Steeles. What are the chances of that? One Steele, he go out for his he was going out for his, he ready to fucking go out for his he ready to go to jail. Because he ain't gonna tell But just because you a lawyer becomes something else, you can't give my name out. And I know that lawyer's name on one of those companies, Ingram. His name Gerald Ingram. He was my lawyer. They ain't pay him his money because he was a piece of shit. He ain't do shit. I rumbled in that courtroom my damn self. And you know what he called me? Brother. Ain't my motherfucking brother, nigga. You trying to get my head knocked off for a paper case. And ain't nobody from the banks go to jail or nothing. But you want me to go to jail. Yeah. So, Ratchet, I don't give a fuck what lawyer you know. I don't give a fuck who y'all was working for. I don't know about nothing about none of that bullshit. You shouldn't have never had me come in this motherfucker because I already told you. Either you getting ready, y'all get ready to kill me, or I see you in court. Or I won't see you in court because you're going to cop out. Yeah, you think I'm stupid? Every time I go on Facebook, I keep seeing these motherfucking joints. I keep seeing these lights come. And the person came, when they came in, it was like, and the way they spelled on it was ONN, just like my fucking camera. So when I say that Motu case it's gonna make history one way or the other, because I'm a man of my word. Now, if the metaverse don't give up that 10 mil, y'all gonna get that shit up. Yeah, 100,000. Don't forget the 100,000. Then the 100 million. See, people starting to learn, and so all these people that's going to court and they just suing just for straight up 100 million. They don't even get shit if they get that. I just know how to bring it all together. Yeah, because the places that they file, yeah, they should be right down here. Because even though that shit would happen in Seattle, it affected me down here. So people was illegally wiretapping me. So you see my phone number there. So people was illegally wiretapping me here, meaning that every time I call out and somebody taping me and ain't telling me, that's illegal wiretap. I ain't get no fucking target letter. I asked the video, do I need an attorney? She said no. And it was a federal person right there. So if I was under federal investigation and she told me I didn't need an attorney, then that means it was a federal agent right there and a state agent right there, and it's a camera right there, and then I got my phone. So yeah, I'm not under no fucking investigation. I don't know why the fuck y'all was looking for me. Yeah, but y'all better go look for somebody fuck else. You got the wrong Micah. if you look at LexisNexis, there's a Micah that stays up in like Massachusetts. A whole bunch of people named Micah. Solomon too. You looking for the white one, the black one, or I ain't black. So I don't know which one you look for. That's why it took y'all 39 times. I know my LexisNexis. I know my LexisNexis report by heart. I still have it saved. I know how many people was named Micah Solomon. I just showed one, the customer service book. But it's a doctor. Yeah. But my name is Micah A. Solomon. I don't know them other Micah Solomons. Mine is Micah A. Solomon. And when the boy said, you know why I keep saying Micah A. Solomon? Yeah, I know why you saying Micah A. Solomon, nigga, because you want to fucking, you letting the people hear that you saying Micah A. Solomon, and I'm answering to it. That's why you only had to have my Sean ran one time. I don't give a fuck if you know who the fuck I am. What is it? What of it? Somebody going to jail? No, ain't nobody going to jail. Except y'all. That shit that y'all throwing out, ew. Busting all them people and all that. I don't know. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I wasn't in none of them shits. I ain't mess with that PPP shit. And if I did, I was straight legal. Gig worker. Told you. Uber driver. Oh, you ain't know I used to work for Uber. That's how I used to get over. I used to like to talk to people and drive. Just like to drive. That's why y'all doing all that looking at 2020. You should have told that girl not to say PIR. She was talking about Price is Right molding. I knew what it was. That's Delaware. Boom. Ain't about coming up 95. Who's trying to make a school down Delaware? Yeah, what's this? That 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 Negro that swear we come from a Pan African ball, and his brother, his cousin. I don't give a fuck. If I hear the name Johnson, y'all fucking related. So Shaka Johnson, Kwame Johnson. I don't give a fuck what is. I don't even know the nigga name. Yeah, I might have gave that nigga some money too. So you don't want me that rule, Chris? Because I don't need to talk to I don't need to talk to no fucking body else from I don't need to talk to nobody else from Philly. I don't give a fuck about them being no big rapper or none of that. I don't need to talk to nobody like that. I talked to judges Madeline Coleman. You think I wasn't gonna realize Madeline Coleman? She said she's a judge at the bankruptcy court. She called me. She called me an attorney. She was like counselor. Yeah, I was arguing back with her, and I told her like, "Yo, the boy just went up there and whispered in your secretary ear, the fuck they was talking about." Yeah, I know how to handle myself in the courtroom by watching y'all, and never went the fuck to school. So day by day, people are saying, because day by day, I'm just gonna keep letting stuff out that I know. Cause y'all don't give a fuck about that family. They got $10 million. It's like fucking really only gonna be like 6 million, some shit like that. When you factor in, you're gonna take 35-45% just to get them they bread back. Whereas I could get them 100% because I don't care about money. I just want to make sure them kids be able to live the life that they deserve to live. Summer, rain. That's why. They told me August, but wait till August. No, I ain't waiting till August. They gave me an alternative to August. Yeah, y'all trying to give me what y'all owe me now. That I show that yo, I'm a veteran, and yo, I never bitch, I never complain. Yeah, whatever sentence y'all gave me, because I know I was gonna come back. Karma gonna come back and spin back around. That's what y'all think. I call it, you know, reap what you sow. So all the being quiet, letting y'all screw me around in the courtroom, they trying to tell me it's this and that and that. Nah, I know I'm gonna get you. I know when to get you. Told you the case still open. So when I snatch that house back from you, that ain't all I'm snatching. Why? That's only a 4 bedroom. I know y'all got some more property somewhere. Yeah, Georgia, they got a lot of properties. Or fucking go bankrupt. We get Brock Patterson up here, and then there's a Brock and so that took over filling and Holland and Diamond. Yeah, that didn't work, which I was trying to ask me to do. I was trying to ask me to prepare some paperwork. No, I'm not doing that. Anything from the competition. No, I couldn't do that. You never know what people will do for money. I'm not going that far. Told you, it's the second time I see something. I know. The second time I seen a white Audi truck. Damn, girl, hell y'all on the Rizon. DeSantis got y'all ass on the Rizon too. So yeah, DeSantis, they said y'all they got y'all on there. Yeah, one of y'all they gonna squeeze one of y'all. You rather ride away in a car or you rather ride away on a horse? I'd rather ride away on a horse. Now look how many people that join after they cut the computer off. Look how many people they show. Look how many websites. 975, but look how many people. Look, I mean, these are accounts. Cloudflare. Please check the box below to prove you aren't a bot. Yeah, I ain't no fucking robot. The shit kept coming up yesterday like it wanted me to prove that I wasn't a robot. So I just said, fuck it. No, I'm gonna go into the otherwise learned leader. Cause y'all ain't want where I can see if you tracking me or not.
Whatever it may be, right?
Yeah, but you gotta do that shit a different way because I'm just gonna end it live. I ain't
I'm
doing it.
well. I'm gonna go on mute then.
Nah, I'm just saying. I just did what I did. I handled the situation. So then now you're gonna look at the chat. We didn't hit the chat earlier. So now you're gonna look at one Jones and say, oh, I agree. Yeah, it's like fucking 50 other Jones up in here. And how many lives that don't look at the chat? Right? So I'll put it up on the screen.
You see my man started smoking. He say, "Tell him, Ray."
I mean, seriously. Let's go back to um this paperwork. He say Brandon Rainwater was trying to get it, but he said that his cousin never communicated to release that shit to anybody.
Where is the houses? Yeah, it would have to be some lawyer present, title agents, and all of that signing the paperwork with him. So where
Mr.
is the
Bowling
houses?
is a relative to Melvin Noble Sr. See, I highlight what I want to highlight, and my understandings from all of this is different. I'm never going to put everything that I believe, but I highlight what I fucking want to highlight. Now, this is one side of the estate. Somebody's estate consists of fucking real estate that appreciates in value. So it's not just this music. Where that real estate at? Where the houses? Yeah, somebody showed you a fucking dream about some fucking houses in Mexico and all of that shit. Yo, all right. Yeah. Where them houses at? So who her name? Kyla, whatever her name is. I don't know who the fuck she is. Her teeth all fucking nice and everything. Keep putting teeth right up in the camera. Yeah. She got the houses? Why? All right. They going to Miss Nicole? They going to his kids? Yeah, not to no fucking baby moms. The fuck out of here. Airhead bitches, don't nobody want to fucking talk. What? Y'all say y'all want us to go by Kyla? I mean, y'all want us to go by Katita because she's talking about somebody, they had long fingernails and all that. Y'all giving us a story. Yeah, Kyla, whatever the fuck her name is. see no pictures of Miss Nicole with her grandkids. Well, you won't see none of that.
Look, because that's what I tell you. I don't give a shit. Hit the like or the dislike. Hit one of them. Hit something. Motherfuckers that can't even hit a goddamn y'all just let the bull run down the expressway and ain't nobody hit shit.
Have a phone call and saying was something wrong with the Discovery. And told and this nigga Rainwater lying.
If Rainwater went off script, he took some people off script with him. And I ain't part of the script. I'm just a subscriber.
Everybody knows this nigga Rainwater been lying.
Yeah.
But let me see.
You had to go through a lot of
I
stuff.
don't think I
to try to
ever
get
heard
that
him say
makeup.
P. Diddy. Did he ever say P. Diddy name? He didn't say Sean Combs' name. I don't know if he ever already said anybody those names, but yo, that nigga always gotta fuck. Yo, he always giving up people. YouTube, this is 11/08/2023. This boy, he had enough. And he ain't playing about his masters with Mo 3 or any of those other fucking ones that he got named up there. Yeah, this boy Ray Ballin right here.
So it's kind of funny. 11, yeah.
Now,
It's 2023 and 28 Bear Court. That house, out of all of them Jones that was open, that house line up with every other fucking John. 3.5. I can tell, boy, because Empire just got rid of you. Because Empire wouldn't want that stain on them. And why is it this dude right here, the troll guy, is on my channel and then show when Whack 100 is Whack 100 is just he just laying into you. Everybody in Clubhouse is down there joint up. And they say, No, y'all gotta let the this for the family. It was only 300 something people that watched it. So I had to stream it too because everybody else was live. Y'all the motherfuckers that was involved. Until we get that, we whittle that shit down. Until y'all go get up in the bushes. Because of course the family don't know nothing about no lawsuit or what I'm doing. That's I mean, they doing what they they doing what they doing and I'm doing what I'm doing. So I don't know what's up. But I know over the course of these channels exactly how many people I'm gonna get to look at them and how I'm gonna live my life. What's coming on? Yeah, May 15th. Y'all don't remember what happened last Mother's Day? Last time on Mother's Day? Yeah, I remember how much. Yeah, I remember how much I got to get that truth out there. How would I see Kirk Franklin if I said only to one person, hide me? Yeah, I'm speaking through music. Kirk Franklin says, hide me. He in a fight of his life. The only way my faith can grow is when you let your winds blow. Winds represent troublous times. The first time I seen the balloons at the grave and they said justice for Mo 3, I was like, that's what's up. So
whatever he had with any other fucking whoever he had money, yo, I don't even know. I'm just talking about paragraph 23. This is the only part that has something to do with Mo 3. So whoever the fuck else he had business with, that boy want his money. That he can have. Dude, he's ain't nobody fucking going for that shit for Mo 3 from a small town and
Michael Galagos. When I saw that name, I'm like, where I seen that name before? Yeah, somebody got a Galagos on their somebody got Galagos. Yeah, well, what are their cases? I don't know who that is, but they got a Galagos on their case. I don't know that. Man, man, it's starting to get tiresome. Because it seems like that I'm bragging. I'm not bragging. Yeah, I'm just going through my day. I know that at least once or twice during the job, I'm going to say something. And y'all going to turn it off. And you know how I know y'all got control of the computer. Yeah. There's a couple other cases that's intertwined with this that you don't want me to say too much because you don't want me to intertwine the cases. So I ain't. But you gonna get my bread. And ain't took too long anyway. Fuck y'all kept letting Reg TV. Fuck, fuck out of here. You think I remember about the lawyers down in South Clip? Yeah, I remember the lawyers in South Clip. And North Carolina that represented me.